Hey y'all, it's Lindsay with the Fiber Seed, and it is WIP Wednesday, where I share what I've been working on, which are a couple of things. Not many of which I worked on last week, but we're gonna talk about what I did do and what I didn't do. Anyway, first up, sneaky. I'm letting you know a day beforehand what our Throwback Thursday is gonna be. We're bringing sea glass back into the shop. If you don't know what that is, it looks like this. So this is on sock. DK, and worsted, and I have a swatch. So here's the knitted swatch and the crocheted swatch. So it didn't really change too much between stitch heights. Looks pretty fun. It's been made into a lot of things. It's been featured in interweave knits. It's a very pretty color. Very pretty color. Not just saying that. So anyway, it's great for any size project. But that'll be going in the shop on sock, DK, and worsted. So there's your sneak. I also, this weekend at Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival, I started making a swatch. I don't know when Honey Daisy is going to be re-releasing, but I'm making a swatch. Because my current swatch, I don't like how it looks because it doesn't represent how that looks. So, this is the knit swatch. It is upside down. There. Not that made any difference. Knit swatch, crochet swatch is coming. Now, what did I get myself into? On the way down, instead of finishing the ribbing on Jordan's Southwood sweater, I started another sweater. But we can call it a vest because I didn't finish it. So I finished a vest, but I haven't finished the cardi. It's not a sweater. It is a sweater. Is it a sweater, but also a cardigan when it opens in the front? Either way, I made the next size up on that Granny Square Cardi that I made out of Yarn Over Floyd's Super Bulky. Wow. See, this one has sleeves. So anyway, I wanted to make the next size up. And do I grade things with the computers and stuff? No, I do it again. Why not? Because I'm testing my own stuff. And I had all this yarn that I got from Ohmi Fibers, who happened to be at Kentucky. So I had this for them to be in their booth the next day, because I did this in 5 hours, you guys. That's how quick you can work this up. Okay, so there's the back of it. Now to the sleeves. That's the part where I wanted to basically be focusing, because I did all this stuff in the truck on the way down, so you can do this without really thinking about it. It's the sleeves, which you could probably also do really without thinking too much about it, but I need to write down the proper instructions so that the decreases that go on the sleeves are proper. Correct. Anyway, so this takes 5 balls. I still have 2 full balls of each of the 3 colors. This one's not a 5 color, it's a 4 color. But anyway, I got this much left of my main color and this much left of the 3 colors plus full hanks. They're cakes. They're cakes. So anyway, I've got the full cake, each of these. I'm gonna add it to the sleeves. And I got 2 full cakes of the main color left, in addition to all that stuff that I have left. So I'm going to do the same thing I did there, but this time I'm going to write down what I did for the sleeve decreases and the rest of the stuff, the seaming and all that. So that was a WIP. And now I get to show you my fiber finds. So I have needles. I got them at Susan's. I don't know what Susan's full shop name is. Anyway, love her. She had needles. I needed needles. I didn't think about the fact that these are 10-inch needles, and I don't like little tiny needles. They're sock needles, right? When I'm making a swatch, so it was pretty funny watching me try to whiz on these and having an issue. It was hilarious, but I did still knit the swatch pretty fast. I just need a little bit extra cable for me, personally. I think that if you like, I guess my hands are just too big. I don't know. Some people really like this size. So anyway, maybe I will one day. Who knows? Because I was very much against double points at one point. I said point way too many times. We were all thinking it. Anyway, what's the other thing that I got? I got a lot of bath stuff from Rustic Acres, and I didn't bring any of it in here. But here's another Dusty's Vintage Buttons. I got these from Michelle's booth. They're abalone. They were staring at me from across the aisle. I like shiny things. And so she always amazing. I'm a vintage button collector without realizing I'm a vintage button collector. I collected my own buttons. Then I got my grandmother's buttons. They all live over here in bins, and we use them. We have used the buttons. Literally, I've had 100 buttons on a shirt for each of my kids with the 100 days of school. That didn't even get into the button collection. Anyway, so I bought more buttons, but they're abalone. How pretty is that? And they're vintage buttons, which is pretty cool. So why did I get these? Just because they're shiny? No, because I actually have a pattern in mind, the Timely pattern. I'm going to use, can I see it from where I'm at? No. Anyway, it's Lost in New York and Birch as a striped cardigan in sock weight. So I got myself some buttons. I just didn't know if I'd like lighter buttons or darker buttons. In my mind, I'm going to do the button band on Birch, so this might be not what I want to pick, and this instead because the colorway, the Lost in New York, looks like this. So that's why I got that. And I think I got, 7 buttons. Ooh, did I get a bonus button? I got a bonus button. Wow, yes. Anyway, and that's what I got at Dusty's Vintage Buttons. And I'm going to put the bottom on Jordan's sweater so that I just have sleeves left. So that's what I'm going to do in the next week. I also did a lot of restocking for Great Lakes Fiber Show in Wooster, Ohio. That is this Saturday and Sunday. And Reese will be there with us. He comes every year. And he'll have his rainbow soup there. So anyway, that's what I've gotten into this week. And I'm probably going to get into some more shenanigans, no doubt, in the following week. So here we are. But until next time, though, happy crafting.